Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking reading. I want to say thank you to those who joined me on the live with Linda, the psychic pin-up last night. We've done that for the last few weeks and we just have such a ball together, so I really enjoyed it. We will be live next Tuesday. If you're interested in coming over, you may get your question answered. Check on my Facebook page at the Aussie Goddess because I post it up there. I do have a platform event with Linda going ahead on the 18th, next Friday, at Port Kembla. So if you're in the Wollongong, possibly Campbelltown area, it might be worth you considering. We do have a lot of fun together. The 20th, I'm at Merewether in Newcastle. Every time I come on, I think I really do need to keep a list. It's all good. If it comes up, it comes up. All right, we're going to use the Dragon Tarot for your reading today. But we do note that a lot of people asking love questions last night live too. So there seems to be a lot of people at the moment looking for romance, which I think is quite beautiful because it feels very, very warm when everybody's on a love journey. All right. Let's see what the dragon... Okay, that's interesting. High Priestess coming straight out here. The High Priestess is a card which talks about intuition. But she very often talks about things being hidden from view. So this is things in your psyche or in your gut that perhaps sometimes you don't recognize or bring to the surface. A lot of us don't trust our intuition. It gets sort of pushed aside when we're very young. I always talk about, like as a child, you sense and you know things instinctively. And, if you walked into a room where there were two people arguing and they go quiet when you walk in, and as a child you would say to them, is everything okay? Because you can feel that the energy in the air is not right. And if somebody turns around and says, of course, everything's fine, well, then you go, well, that feeling in my gut doesn't really correspond to how I'm feeling. So therefore, my intuition is not really reliable. So we start pushing it aside. And of course, we listen to people around us all the time. This is just woohoo, hoo-ha, woohoo. This is all woohoo, you got to listen to the ego. It's all about science, logic, practicality, all that sort of thing. So you grow up with this real energy of what I would see as misinformation, and you don't trust your intuition. So you rely on your ego, you rely on the logic mind. And it took me years to understand that. I battled with the spirituality for a very long time because I kept trying to see reason, and things would happen that had no reason. And I'd discount it. I'd make logic of it. And when other people talk about their experiences, I would just find a logical explanation every time. But then Spirit would show me things that there was no logical explanation for, and still does. And sometimes I think, I can't explain that away. I can't explain it away. For example, just a simple one is when you're sitting doing cards and you know what the next card is. You say it and then you pull it. And I think, yeah, sure, you can say that's coincidence, but we're talking about a 78 card deck. What are the chances? So I now take everything in my stride. Of course, somebody questioned the other day, how can you have a logical mind and be a psychic? I'm like, you obviously do not understand beyond your logic. So I want to say, when the High Priestess comes up, this is telling you that things are yet to be revealed, but you need to trust your intuition. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles coming through here. For some of you, this may be in regards to your work, but I actually wonder if you're not working on something that involves your intuition. So maybe you're starting to put work into some sort of creative project here. There are lots of places where we use intuition that aren't just the psychic realm or the spiritual realm. For example, detectives, people working on murder cases all learn to use their intuition, because sometimes the evidence doesn't match up, but underlying that there may be something that makes them feel uncomfortable, and sometimes you will act on that. I'm sure you've done it even with your own children, with own families, friends, when someone sort of looks a little bit strange and you just sort of sense this feeling and you say to them, are you okay? And the next minute they burst out crying. The intuition it needs to be nurtured. It's a very strong tool, but you need to understand how to use it. So I feel like some of you may be working on your intuition here. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is there's some sort of decision to be made, a new direction to be chosen. And you're sitting on the fence here. You're unsure of which way to go. And I feel that you're really being called to tune into your intuitive nature to understand the direction you need to go in here. Something really important is coming up. May have to do with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, but there's a very strong energy. It could be a mother figure as well. So some of you may be making a decision about a mother figure and using your intuition. Maybe some of you have discovered something recently. Maybe some of you have sensed something recently and you haven't really been able to put your finger on it. And maybe intuitively you're sensing something, but you're not saying anything. You could have somebody around you who's not giving you the full story here. And you know that that story is not complete. Or people giving you mixed messages, you know, saying one thing but acting in another way. And I talked about this to someone yesterday. In counselling, we call that incongruence, when the energy does not match the words. But somebody here is not being completely truthful, I feel. And you're trying to make a decision based in what they're telling you, but you're feeling something else is going on here. Ace of Swords. Wow. Could you have got a better card there? I actually thought I was going to pull the Ace of Cups then. I nearly called the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Swords is a card that talks about truth. It talks about absolute truth. People sometimes when you talk about standing in your truth do not understand the concept at all. Being truthful and standing in your truth are two completely different things, and it often gets misconstrued. If you're speaking honestly and you always speak up, then you're telling the truth. If you are standing in the truth, you are being true to who you are, no mask. And I feel like this is what you're being asked to do here. Okay, so we have the King of Cups behind that. Wow. All right. I feel that some of you could have some sort of issue with your parents. I want to just leave that there. I don't want to get into that too deeply. But I want to say to you, if you're dealing with a water sign, the truth is about to come to light here. Judgment card behind that. Okay, some sort of truth is about to come to light. I feel that you are really trying to understand, just excuse me, trying to understand how to follow your intuition. You may be having a conversation with somebody, you may be in amongst someone's energy, feeling like something is not right, that someone is not telling you exactly what's going on. They may be saying all the right things, but somehow or another you just sense body language, voice is out of whack. And it's that strange feeling that something isn't quite right. A lot of us don't address it, we ignore it. You need to call it here with the Ace of Swords. You need to call it what it is. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles coming through here. That's really interesting. Let's just pull another card on that one. All right, and I have the King of Pentacles coming through. Some of you may be dealing with a partner as well. I feel like it's somebody very, very close to you. I feel like it's a love connection. Whoever this person is, you have a strong connection, bond, or something relative here. Because there's some sort of energy of love coming through. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. I feel like this is a partner, and I feel with this 5 of coins, you don't feel quite right about something that's going on, but you can't put your finger on it. All right, so we have the Page of Wands here with the 10 of Cups. Wow, okay. Sometimes I want to say this is sort of feels to me like a breadcrumbing energy. So I want to say to you, if you're dealing with somebody at the moment, watch the breadcrumbs. This is making promises you can't keep. I feel like you're getting some sort of notification, communication from somebody here who is making a lot of promises but isn't really able to back them up. I feel here that this person is trying to, I want to say almost appease you here, whether this is a family member, a friend, a lover, a partner. This person is trying to see the bright side of something, but instead of just admitting that the place that they're in is maybe not the best place, they're making a lot of promises that they can't stand behind. There's a very strong feeling that you may get some sort of communication here that is misleading. It's misleading. And I feel with this Page of Wands, this communication could be coming in a manner of very passionate energy, but with nothing to back it up. All right, let's see where we're going. All right, Queen of Wands coming through. With the moon. Of course we've got the moon there. Again, I'm sort of feeling Tower energy coming through here. 5 of Cups here. This person isn't in a position to offer you something. They're not in a position to offer you something at this time. This is a person who's coming out of something, moving away from something, or trying to promise you something that they cannot give you. This isn't about, it's like the carrot in front of the donkey. Oh, excuse me. Hay fevery morning. I feel like this person sort of feels to me very strong Cancer Pisces energy again. I feel like this person, it's like they think or they are predicting that there will come a point where they could offer this. I feel like for some of you, your person may be in another relationship and promising you the world, but yet not moving away from the other relationship. That's the sort of energy I'm getting here. It may be a parent figure who's telling you that everything is going to be all right, that you're going to receive, you know, money from something, and there's no money here really. Sorry. But something from somebody that can't be given. And it's almost like you're being placated or consoled, or it's like this person's telling you that because they want to avoid conflict. Okay, so we have the Justice card coming through. I love it. Ace of Swords and now the Justice card. We have the Four of Pentacles coming through with the Emperor. Okay, if you are dealing with someone here who is trapped in another situation or sees themselves as being trapped in another situation but wants to offer you something. But again, we've got 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Coins energy. It's like this energy of being in a place where you cannot give what you want to somebody else, and yet this person's coming up offering you this Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups energy. It's like, I want to give you all this, but at the moment I can't give you anything. And I feel like here with this Emperor, you are standing in your power and saying to this person, well, you know what, honey, come back when you can, give me what I'm waiting for. Because I don't want to be breadcrumbed anymore. That's exactly the energy that's coming through here. It's empty promises all the way. All right, I'll dig a little bit deeper for you. We have the High Priestess telling you to use your intuition. There is something that this is work, so it could be to do with your job too. Somebody could be promising you a promotion. And they may be saying to you, once you've done all of these things, you can have this promotion. Really trust your intuition here. I feel like there's some sort of decision coming in for you here, possibly around a water sign, where you have to see the truth of this person. I feel like this person is offering you something here. We did have the Judgment card coming through with the Three of Coins. Again, you could be dealing with someone who's in some sort of situation that they can't promise you something. And it may be somebody who's promising you a promotion who's not in the position to promise you a promotion. See through it. See it for what it is. Whatever this is for you, see it for what it is. All right, I have the Six of Pentacles coming through here. I feel like that is telling me very strongly that this person cannot reciprocate. They cannot give back to you what they are asking you for. I feel like this person's putting some sort of demand on you, expecting something from you, but it will not be able. It's not that they don't want to. I don't feel there's lying here. I just don't think this person can give you what you want. We have the World card, rightio. Okay, now I see with the Strength card. Okay, so the reason you're being asked to trust your intuition here is because you are being offered something here that you need to make some sort of decision to walk away from or say no to. The universe is saying use your intuition. Don't accept this small offer, because if you hold back here, Six of Coins, the World Strength card, you will get what you want. But you have to hold fast to your own truth. You have to be able to say, this isn't what I expected, this isn't what I want, I deserve more than this, in order for the big prize to be offered to you. So if somebody's at work telling you they'll offer you a promotion, say, you know what, when you've got the promotion in hand, come back. Don't accept. Somebody's trying to wheedle you. Somebody's trying to offer you something small to get you to take it so that they can walk away and feel better about themselves, or that they get what they want. If you're dealing with somebody in another relationship, then I feel you will stand back here with this Six of Coins and ask that they come back when they've moved away from that relationship. I don't think you're going to accept this mediocre offer. All right, let's have a look at the wisdom of the Oracle. Oh, there it is. Time to go. 45, number 9 here. All right, 45. Let's have a look. Essential meanings. Now I'm going to blow my nose again. Okay, endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to a new experience and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. I'm going to read the relationship message for all of you who are in a relationship. I feel that this is really important. It's over, or at least the very least, this form of the relationship has taken is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost, although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract. It's more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of a new beginning. If you want something deeper, walk away. Holy dooly, beautiful card. This is when you get the little reminders that you are working with spirit, not on your own. When you pull a card like that and it's perfect for the reading out of a deck of many cards, and you ask spirit just to give you a little reminder that you're on the right path, and you get that through. I love it. Have a great day.